Thinking back to yesterday and the walk pirouettes that we did, if you can think about the walk pirouettes, the canter pirouettes, the half pass, all of those are so related. I mean, the horse is, it's very, very little difference between the aids. And we can tell as a judge, just when the half passes start, or even in the walk, when we see the walk pirouettes, it's like we know that the rest of it's either going to work or there's not going to be any chance, because if the horse is avoiding everything at the walk, when you add more impulsion, you're going to have the same problem in the trot and the canter. And I think it's interesting the way Steffen puts the different movements together, rather than continuing to ride the same movement, the same movement, the same movement we talked about yesterday, not being so boring our horses to death. So you have to be a little creative and think about how the movements work together. And if you have a problem, what movement would help you solve that problem? I like that last pirouette. Oh, pirouette king. We have a joke, we always say that he could make a pig pirouette.
I'm actually coming up in status because last time it was a donkey, so I appreciate that. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, I want to think about creative riding. Yeah? He's a horse that needs to be woken up here and there a tiny bit, and we could see it's sometimes not really for a long distance. I mean, I never did really a full long side extended canter. It's those short, quick reactions, 2-3 strides, a little bit of a medium canter. It doesn't sometimes even have to be an extended canter, but simply testing the awareness of the horse. Yeah, and want to keep things colorful. Yeah, changing things like Janet said, and as soon as they trick us into riding with a lot of pressure, with a ton of leg every stride, they will get numb. It doesn't matter if you ride a very, very sensitive horse, yeah, or a thoroughbred, they will quit at one point. Yeah, if we constantly keep this pressure up, we want to be very careful with this. I'm not teaching anyone to take the leg completely off. That's not my intention, but I'm thinking about a passive leg that still has here and there a little contact with the horse. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, let's do maybe a couple more minutes. Whenever you're ready, pick up the reins again. Go ahead and pick up the reins. That's it. So, and at any time when you feel that he is not willing to move forward, yeah, then go right away ahead. Go to the next gate instead of just staying in the same gate, kind of struggling and not getting the response. Yeah, real quick to the next gate, to the trot. So walk again. Very good. That's it. Okay, keep this frame. The walk looks a little bit more active. That's good. Okay, and the half pass from the quarter line. In walk. Yeah. Come. And there you go. Be really picky. Yeah? Good. So, okay. That's it. A little more sideways. You have the energy now. Place the outside leg correct. So when your outside leg is too far back, you will lead with the haunches too much. And now to the left. So, but this looks a little bit looser. Looks a little bit more willing there. That's good. Good, and again, a little more sideways. Perfect. Okay. Very good. And the walk pirouette to the left. To the left. Keep it large. Yeah, okay. Keep it going, come. Not too small. You're not doing the walk pirouette to do it for the test. You're doing it to increase the lateral suppleness. Yeah? You follow me? So therefore, the walk pirouette not too small. There's no need for that. Yeah? Good. Good, okay, very good. Straight ahead, and then canter left. Good, and in front of the leg, come on, 2 strides. And sometimes it's okay to use one leg at a time. You don't need both legs. Yeah? Circle, snaffle rein a little bit more, a little bit less curve, and send him forward 2 strides. Not enough. Send him forward 2 strides. Perfect. That was a reaction. Yeah? And he has such a pretty canter. Go for it. 2 strides. Don't keep the tempo too long. Yeah? Just ride him like I did. That's it. Good. And go again. Good. That's it. Very good. And again. Come. Keep it colorful. Go again. 2 strides forward. So, yeah, but good. And go again. That's it. On your own now. Don't let me say it. Yeah? Keep the canter going. Don't worry so much about collection all the time. Yeah? You can see he does beautiful pirouettes. You don't have to teach him a better collected canter. Yeah? He needs to stay in front of you. Go a few strides more. Go 3, 4 strides now. Let him jump. Let him jump. Keep cantering. Keep jumping. Keep going. Keep going. So, yes. Okay. That's it. And go down the long side. And now push him once from your calf forward. You don't even need your spur now. Yeah? That's a pretty canter. Good. Shortening the stride and getting the stride shorter and higher is relatively easy with him. Yeah? And now a half pass. Outside leg not too far back. A little bit more bending. Sideways. Go a little bit more sideways. Finish at S. A little more sideways. Bend the neck. Bend the neck. Yes. Now it's a half pass. And go. Sideways. Make a difference. Don't write the half pass from the test. Remember, you're in the training. You know what I mean? Yeah? So think a little bit more about teaching him something. Yeah? When I wasn't happy with the half pass, I didn't just let it be. I wanted to teach him something. I went a little bit more forward in the half pass. Don't worry about that. That can happen. No problem. When you think about straightness, those things can happen. But this time, let's teach him something in the half pass, okay? Good. Neck bend. Good. And now go a little forward, shoulders ahead. Now you have more neck bend, so your left leg needs to be closer to the girth now. Left leg closer to the girth. And better. Good. Yeah. So now you know that he's willing to go more sideways. You're bending him more. Make sure you try once with your outside leg a little closer to the girth. Yeah. To the girth, your outside leg. And now think forward energy. Sideways, forward. Sideways, forward. More sideways. More sideways. Yeah. Better. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. On the short side. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes it's a good idea to do the change on the short side. Yeah? Very good. Forward on the long side. No, no, no. Forward. Good enough. Bring him back. There he went nicely forward. That's good. Now use this energy again for the trot. Yeah? Break it up a little bit in between. And don't push him every stride. Wake him up 1 stride. Let's go. Like you did in canter. 2 steps forward. Don't kick him. Push. Perfect. Bring him back. A little tap with the whip. Good. When you bring him back, little tap behind, okay? That's it. Very good. Don't let him lean on your hands. Yeah? Remember how many half rolls I rode with him? I rode him a few steps forward. When he started leaning, I brought him back. Yeah? So, yes. Okay. Good. And walk him. Very good. Little better? Yeah? Well, in front of that many people, you didn't have a choice. You couldn't say no, right?